Hey everybody, what is going on? Tony Zalecki, Sarah Zalecki, Jennifer Piper Kennedy, all hanging out at Eric Worres Mastermind in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we had to take a break and come out here and talk to you. So, replayers, hi, what's going on? And if you're new, let us know you're new. We are so pumped because...
We're pumped.
Or pumped. Yeah, we're not pumped, but we're pumped.
Yeah.
Because the last 2-3 hours has been absolutely incredible. And the takeaways and just what we learned already. And I says, hey, let's get out there and really share a couple concepts that these guys are going to be able to take, apply, and run with and start using right away for their business. What's going on, Brian? What's going on, Art? How you doing,
So
Jen?
how many of you guys love Tony's sunglasses, by the way? It's so funny. When you're in a house like this, like, you have to wear sunglasses, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, it's such a cool place.
It is a cool place. And we're going to show you a little bit of the house
Yeah.
when we're finished. So, Jen, I know that it's been a great morning for you. And, man, your notebook, I was watching you just fill it up already. Like, what were some of the takeaways you had already?
Well, you guys, I gotta say, we've been here for 3 hours, and already I could go home and completely transform my business just from what I've learned today. So I think what I would suggest is, if you want to succeed in this business, in this industry, in your field, hang out, be around, look who I'm with, be around the people who are having success. And, listen, emulate them, do what they're doing, because they didn't just fall into that success. They didn't just stumble and overnight, had a bunch of people join their team. They're very strategic. They plan, they have systems, they have, action plans every day. So be around those people. And how do you get around those people? Attend events, right? So attend your company events, attend local events, attend generic events, be online, attend events online, but do everything you can to be around the people having success. And then just don't write notes, right? So I'm gonna have 4 notebooks by the end of the next 5 days. But actually make an action plan. So maybe, choose your top 5 things you can do this week and your 5 for next week. But the more you surround yourself with people that you want to be like and that you aspire to be like, the more likely you are to start doing those exact same actions and have success in your business. So you guys, it has been incredible. And even just, again, hanging out with these 2 right here.
That's awesome, Jen. I think for me, so many of us, we wait around, we get complacent, and it's like, well, I'm just waiting for my company to do this, or I'm just waiting for the upline to come in and handle this, or where's the leader? The leader will show up soon, and then it'll all happen, and you just got to let that go. You just have to, because you know enough right now to go out and make it happen. Like, you got what it takes. And it's easy to say, well, that training program is coming soon, and as soon as it is released, that is going to be the key to my success, and I'm going to watch it over and over and over again, and then I'm going to be able to go out there and create the story that I want to create. And it really is just an excuse. And how do I know this? Because that used to be me, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And as soon as I made a decision to go, you know what? Heck, I know enough. Like, there's other people around me doing it, and they don't have this, and they don't have that, and they're making it happen, and their check is going up, and their team is getting bigger, and they're adding customers, and they're adding distributors. Like, they're making it happen. So what is my excuse? Well, it really came down to I was afraid. I really was. I had avoidance behavior. I didn't want to, go out and do the basic things that I needed to start doing, and I was able to, point fingers and trick myself out and play this story over in my head, and I'm just telling you what, it didn't serve me, and nothing happened. So I'll tell you this, go out, enough, and make it happen. Another thing I will tell you is, from this morning, is that you got to tighten your game up. And here's what I mean by that, is that, when you're recruiting people and you're bringing in new people in the business, or you're bringing in new customers, or whatever your daily method of operation is, man, you've got to have a plan going into that day, and it's got to be tight, with who you're talking to, the conversations you're in, the follow-ups you're doing, the Zooms you're on, right? You got to have that activity in front of you, and it's got to be tight, because if it isn't, talking to all these, different people today in the mastermind, and, the groups they built, and, listening to their struggles, listening to their successes, listening to all the things we've listened to already, is that, one thing they corrected and they made a point to have in place every single day was that they were in control of who they were recruiting, who they were talking to, who they were, helping get to the next rank, who they were getting to convention, who they were getting, on the Zoom that night, getting, in the Facebook groups, getting in the chats. They had a plan, and then it was tight, and they weren't waiting on anybody else to put that plan in front of them or try to make that happen for them. They were doing it no matter what. And they knew it, they were consistent, it was a tight game plan, and guess what? They were laser focused, and they knew they weren't going to win all the time, and they knew it wasn't going to go their way, and they were going to, have all these people every single day sign up in their business and come in and have a rock star story. Like, they were okay with that. But they got married to the processes, and they were fired up about progress. They were fired up about, moving forward, taking one foot in front of another, and actually doing something that was leading them closer to why they started that business anyways. So anyways, I think all of us, we know enough. All of us can tighten our game up and take it to another level and really look at, okay, here's what I'm doing, here's how I'm going to do it, and I am not stopping today, whether I've got an hour to work the business, 20 minutes to work the business, a half a day to work the business, until I get there. And I'm going to push myself, and I'm going to be, just resilient and very persistent until I get the action steps done that I need to get done. And we all got that in us. So I look forward to hearing more of how that works for you and what happens to your business very soon. Take it away, baby.
Awesome. Well, hi, everybody. I see everyone joining. It's great to see you guys. Guys, obviously, as you guys know, we're having a great time out here in Las Vegas. And, I love being around people that love this profession as much as I do. And, I think that's something for us to all remember, is that we're in a profession that really changes lives. And to be constantly having that at the forefront of every conversation that we have, every time we're, enrolling someone as a new distributor in our business, whether we're getting new, customers, whatever it may be, know that you are impacting a life on one scale. And I think that's really important, guys, because there are going to be those days, right, that are good days and bad days. And, it's that keeping on, right? And having that faith. And, I want to encourage you guys. I mean, a lot of these people that we've had a chance to spend time with the last couple hours, they have really similar, we all have similar stories.
Yeah.
And we all have similar stories of, like, fighting the good fight. And I think that sometimes in this profession, we all get in this business and people talk about, hey, I'm going to give this 90 days. I'm going to give this a year. I'm going to give this 2 years. And if it's not what I think it's going to be, well, I'm out. And I will tell you, if that is you have got to get rid of that mindset, because this idea that success is just going to come to you, you got to work through it. And there are going to be things that we all go through, but guess what, guys? You got to get over the fact of thinking, well, I'm going through this, nobody else is going through this, right? We all have. I have people that message me all the time, well, Sarah, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. And I'm like, well, great, that's called life. Mm-hmm. And that just means you just keep on keeping on, right? And you got to keep going. And, we can look at all the reasons why something ain't going to work. And you know what? It's not hard to find that, right? But it's finding those reasons of, hey, this is why it's going to work. And I'm going to persist until, and I'm going to be a problem solver, and I'm not going to be negative. I'm going to find those ways and be that person that I got to go under, around, through, whatever I have to do to make it happen. And I see that there's so many people that are in our profession that don't have that mindset. And that's why they're in and out of companies in 90 days. And they're not planted and they're not grounded. And they're not saying, hey, I'm going to do the work until. And they don't understand that, you know what? Every company and every person goes through ebbs and flows. Tony and I, there's times that we have been sky high in our business, and then there's months that have been bad. And guess what it means? It means you're a freaking entrepreneur. That's what it means. So I want us to all have this mindset of going, you know what? I'm gonna plant my flag in my company. I'm gonna get solid. I'm gonna keep going until it happens, right? And so I think that's just so important, because for us, we don't have an exit strategy. We don't have another plan B, plan C, plan D. We're like, we're here and this is where we're going. And so I want to encourage you guys that, you know, have that mindset of a winner and have that mindset of, you know what, I'm going to keep on keeping on until I hit it.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you got some value out of that, and share it out.
Love you guys.
Get it to everybody. I want to show you the house a little bit. So I'm going to turn this around. That's beautiful Las Vegas. Straight ahead is the Strip. Let me kind of spin it around here. This little barbecue area there. This is super cool. Here's the pool area. Cool as that, Network Marketing Pro. Nice little area down there. Drops off. This is their kind of movie room right here. All open. Just kind of bring it in here real quick. Let me just show you this quick. I'm coming in. So this is inside where we're doing the mastermind. Say hi.
Hi.
So you can kind of see right in here. There's Eric's mom, Patty. That's Marina right there. There's Eric right there. Does everything right there, films out. How cool is this? Kind of take you upstairs really quick. Gotta have you see this. Excuse me, guys. Say hi, Anna. Okay. This is kind of the entrance to when you walk in. That's kind of out where I was. It's a cool little area there. There's the one and only Superstar Amber over there. Let me kind of take you upstairs here. This is kind of right where you walk in. Check out this entrance. It's pretty cool, hey? There's Jessie Lee Ward. What's up? Whole nother area right over here. Check that out. Woo! Breathtaking, isn't it? Awesome. Let's see if Eric will say hi. There's Eric right now. Hold on, Eric.
Talking to the team?
No, this is on Sarah's wall, our wall, streaming through Facebook,
Hi,
shared
everybody.
everywhere.
What's up?
So, Eric, a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of network marketers listening right now. What's
Yes.
the biggest thing you tell them?
If you're an entrepreneur, network marketing is better than any other entrepreneurial vehicle for the average person, for sure. It requires dedication, requires work, requires sacrifice, takes some time. It's emotional ups and downs, But at the end of the day, it's worth it. It's worth it to be able to own your life. It's worth it to be able to help other people. It's worth it to be able to find an environment where you can become a better person. It's worth it to be able to hang out with people you enjoy hanging out with, the people you have to hang out with. So, for all the right reasons, it's worth it. So, take the step, make the decision, decide to be a professional, and change your life. And while you do, you'll be able to help other people change theirs. Okay?
Awesome. Thanks, Eric.
Eric, I need you.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Share that out. Love you. We'll see you very soon. We're super pumped and just super excited to bring you a lot of awesome info coming out of here today. It's going to be one of a
We're
kind.
live on Eric's Instagram.
Oh, cool. Hey, what's up, Eric? So we'll talk to you soon. See you guys. Have a good one.